According to Rajiv Biswas, an executive director at Asia Pacific chief economist, the Philippines economy is suffering a deep recession in 2020 till this day on due to the impact of COVID-19 pandemic. Good day everyone, my name is Megan Louise Senunya B. Pernita, and today I will be talking about how we as servant leaders and young Christians can help each other in this case we are in now. As servant leaders and young Christians in the midst of economic crisis, it is our duty to be an advocate of others on how to live and maintain a simple living, to become frugally balanced as an expression of service to our community, family, and others, and most importantly, to bring the presence of God to all during this time of crisis we are all facing as one. But you'd be asking, how will we be able to do that? Well, who knows better when it comes to budgeting? Of course, it's our parents, the God-given creation who takes good care of us, who loves us, and tries to provide our wants and needs as much as possible. Now, let's take the role as a parent this time, in order to have their perspective on how we can save our family from this economic crisis we're in. Besides, taking the role as a parent means they can have their break, so basically, this is going to be a win-win process. According to Jennifer Hudson, an American singer and a mother herself, she stated in an interview that being a parent is a challenging yet not an impossible thing to do if you just put your full faith in God and no one else, not even in yourself. That's where society gets it wrong. You see, society tells you to believe in yourself, but in the Bible it says to deny yourself and put all your being to God. Taking the role as a parent just for one day won't hurt. Instead, it will hopefully become an eye-opener to all. Now, all of you might be asking now, what practices as a parent can we do in order to help one another during this economic crisis? We can do things such as saving money. A small amount will do as long as it's being done sincerely. Knowing how to budget our money with what and what not to do, and what to buy. And lastly, maintaining a simple living, such as turning off the lights when not in use, avoid playing water supply, and being thankful with the food being given to you. According to Warren Buffett, the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, saving money is important because it helps you in the events of financial emergency, it avoids you from debt, reduce your financial stress, and a greater sense of financial freedom. I, however, have seen this with my own eyes because as my parents save up enough money and have a security amount of money for emergencies, they didn't have to stress out too much when bills and debts arrive. Having the knowledge about how to budget wisely with the things needed in the household instead of just buying the wants, according to Dave Ramsey, a successful radio personality, budgeting is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Once again, I have foreseen this with my own eyes. Whenever my parents budget the things that they are needed to be bought, they don't wonder where their money went, but instead they are fully confident with what they brought home for the family. Lastly, maintaining a simple life, according to an expert named Courtney Carver, is to become grounded and contented with what is given to God, for He has brighter plans for the patient and humble. Maintaining a simple life nowadays is so challenging because of what society showers us in social medias, peers, and so many more. But does that mean we necessarily need to be influenced by them? Simple answer is no. Do we really have to follow them? No. Do what you think is right, no matter what others say. In conclusion, doing these 3 simple practices as taking the role as a parent in order to see their point of view, we can be able to save our families in this time of economic crisis. As young servant leaders, Christians, and parent, we will be able to strive and thrive in this pandemic. With God by our side, with having the knowledge of what is right and getting to know what it's like to be a parent for at least one single day, we will surpass and survive this crisis in God's will.